All right, you guys. So, Ticket TV, like, share, subscribe. Y'all tap on in. Appreciate everybody that's gonna join the stream, man. Love, honor, and respect. Y'all already know what it is, man. I first want to start off this video by saying I did a video last night, and I was talking about the case in which one lady had made allegations in court against Diddy and his son Justin, in which this lady apparently in her filings had admitted to sending them explicit photos and accepting a flight to, where he sent, I guess Justin sent the flight. Uh, I want to say this. Nowhere in that video did I say that I condone somebody sexually assaulting any woman. But somehow people don't listen to what you say and they put in their mind imaginary things and say whatever the hell they want you to say, right? So somehow last night people took what I said, which is completely the opposite of what I said, and said, "Oh well, you're sympathizing with Diddy." What are you talking about? I've already stated at the beginning of the video that Diddy is a demon. I have zero respect for Diddy or his sons. And I believe the lady. I've already said that. I said in a court of law, what's going to happen is, in a court of law, what's going to happen is that it's going to be a hard thing to prove if she did not go and take the kit immediately after the situation and report it to the police. Why is that? Because now when you come to court, if Justin says, "Oh well, I did something with her, but everything else she's saying is a lie," and she has no evidence that all these other people came in there because she didn't take a kid, which we don't know if she did or didn't, because she didn't report it to the police. She didn't press criminal charges. So it's going to be one of those situations where they're word against her. And the fact is that she stated that she sent them illicit photos upon their request. So that's what I said. But somehow people in the comment section didn't listen to what I said in that video. They don't want to listen. The ignorance is a hard time level online where people don't want to listen to your words. They just want to assume and put things and say whatever they want to say about it. It's alarming to me how I can be one of the very few voices from the brothers is actually speaking out against Diddy. And somehow, some way, some of these ladies still try to find a way to not only go against me, but to not have any accountability for any of these other people. And I'm not saying it's that lady's fault that Diddy and his son and them allegedly R-worded her. I've never said that. I never would condone that. I'm saying that what the ladies need to understand is this is a teachable moment to telling your daughters, stop sending these dudes stuff. And then gonna get on a flight by herself. You got to tell them no. Hey, what you doing? Now, does that excuse somebody who violated her? No, it doesn't. They're absolutely wrong. They're a disgrace if they violate her, and totally wrong. Even if she do all that and then get out there and say no, just because she sent them pictures don't mean it's a yes. But you missed the entire point of what I'm saying. I never said, "Hey man, don't hold Diddy and them people accountable. Don't hold them accountable for their alleged actions." I never said that. But see, this is the problem when you have some people that never want to have any kind of accountability to themselves. I want y'all to think about this, right? And to the person who said they're trying to control the narrative, yeah, of course they're trying. We know what's up. But that's not my point. My point is that you can't help them. What do you mean help them, Ticket? By them hitting you and you asking you for news and you send it to them, and then he sends you a flight and you go out there. Who does that? And they say, "Oh, well, Ticket, these girls are young." That's my point. That's why I said the mothers and the people in their life have to teach them. That's my entire point. But somehow, some way, that goes over people's head. Even though I said I believe the girl and her allegations, because I know what type time Diddy on. Even though they skipped all that, this is what they do on the internet, bro. It's disgusting. It really is. It really is, man. You know, it's so many women can't believe that it's a man actually standing up for women. And they say, it can't be true. So you want to put everybody in, so you try to find one thing. It's like y'all don't want to have zero accountability on the end of the woman, but you want the man to bear 1,000% of the accountability, and that's not how it's gonna go. Because Diddy, if they did that, they need to go to prison. But the teachable moment is that the lady who sent them photos, she needs to be chastised by her family and close friends. Because I would ask, why in the hell would you do something like that? Now, I'm not saying you're wrong for getting violated, because that's not fair. I'm saying, why would you even put yourself out there in that type of situation? Right? The same way I told y'all that with them fellas, that dude who sent his son in that restaurant to kill that rapper P&B Rock, he sent his son straight to hell. One-way ticket straight to hell. Why would you do that? Why would you teach your son the right way? That's the same thing you had to say to the daughters. You don't do that and then go get on a flight. No, that's a red flag. And if you're not willing to preach that to them and tell that to them, how in the hell are they supposed to know? That's my point. But if you would listen instead of just coming here, bumping your gums, I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna subscribe. Let me tell you right now, you ain't even listen to the video. Because I clearly stated that no means no. And I've been the main one that's been going against Diddy out of all the brothers. Don't y'all know a lot of the homies don't even want to fuck with me no more because I'm standing up against this demon? Don't y'all know that? Let's just keep it 100. But see, y'all don't know that. I'm doing what's not popular because I know right from wrong. Right? Anyways, though, let's get into this video. So Diddy's sons now, in the aftermath of 50 doing that documentary, Diddy's sons are doing a documentary now. Now, apparently, Diddy's sons are coming out on Zeus Network, you guys, which is scheduled to be released in 2026. Now, they're going to do a documentary, a docuseries. Now, bro, so they're sharing a teaser on Instagram. In collaboration, Zeus worked with Justin and Christian on their accounts. Now, the trailer shows that the two brothers watching the news coverage of Diddy's legal issues and trial, with flashing words like our voice, the loyalty, the betrayal, the highs, the lows, the love, the hate, the truth, and the lies. It ends with them receiving a call collect from Fort Dix, the federal prison where their daddy is serving 50 months. And the docuseries aims to share Justin and Christian's personal stories and lived experiences, particularly how their lives have been impacted by their father's high-profile federal trial, which ended with Diddy acquitted on racketeering and sex trafficking charges, but convicted on prostitution-related offenses. It follows their perspective on the family side amid public scrutiny. Now, Zeus Network statement says the CEO, Lemuel Plummer, emphasized that the series is not intended to endorse, defend, or vindicate Diddy. Now, he stated the documentary is about giving Justin and Christian the opportunity to share their personal story. He said, we're not here to endorse Diddy or anyone else. As a network, we believe in giving individuals a platform to tell their own experiences. Now, the announcement came right after 50's documentary that released earlier this month, right? Now, right? So right now, there has not been an exact release date. episode count or full title been confirmed. Now it's unclear if Diddy himself or his other children will appear, but his sons have been vocal supporters of their dad throughout his legal battles. Right? So now they're coming out trying to do a documentary on Zeus. And I've never heard that before. Ever. Never heard of that till today. You know, listen, their attempts to try to regain the public. Some people think, hey man, it's working. A lot of people ain't rocking with Diddy, man. If more people was rocking with them like they think, Trump would have pardoned that dude. Trump ain't pardoned Diddy because he know Diddy's unpopular amongst the people. That's just the facts. Trump knows if he pardons Diddy, that's gonna be the ultimate blowback he gets from his own fan base, his own support base. He know that. He know his supporters hate Diddy. What a passion. With a passion. Right? So yeah, man. I don't know how many people they're gonna get to watch this. You know what I'm saying? If it flops, it's gonna be bad. You know what I mean? Um, I don't think a lot of people care about the sympathy of them. I don't think they care about it. Now with all the allegations that came and the things that have been still being alleged. People keep thinking that this thing is over with. Bro, you still see allegations come out against this guy every day, man. Come on, bro. He's being investigated currently by the LAPD on a whole different situation. So yeah. Like I said before, man, I don't know, man. It sounds like they just, you know, trying to put something out here and see what happens, see what pops off. That's what it seems like going on. They're going to see what's popping off and see if somebody's going to buy into this documentary. And that's what it seems like is going to happen. Now, will somebody buy into the documentary? The hell if I know. I know I ain't. Listen, if I got to pay to watch it, I'm not watching that shit. Somebody got to tell me, are they charging to watch it? I don't think nobody, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't see too many people that's going to pay to watch that shit. You know what I'm saying? Right? Um, and so, yeah, most deaf, man. You know what I mean? Most deaf. It's just one of them things, man. Y'all already know what's up, man. So, salute everybody that's in the building. Like, share, and subscribe as y'all come on in. Y'all already know how I'm rocking. You know what I'm saying? I'm rocking like a cutoff stocking. Y'all already know that. You dig? It is what it is. Like, share, and subscribe, man. Appreciate all y'all tapping on in. I'm trying to order this salmon pasta right here. That's what I think I'm gonna eat tonight. I think I'm gonna eat some of this salmon pasta with this white sauce on it, with the mozzarella. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that tonight. I think that's a good look. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's a good look tonight. Let me do that. We're gonna get that. I'm gonna order that right now. Yeah, let me get that. Eat that salmon. Let me see. You said you gotta pay? Oh hell no, I ain't watching that shit. Unless somebody get it for free. Yeah, most def. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. You said Gene's being questioned by the FBI. Shit, Big Gene was there a lot of years. So why wouldn't he be? That means they're working on something else on that dude. Shout out to Big Gene. That means they working on something else on Diddy if they questioning this. If they questioning Gene Deal right now. Why in the hell else would they be questioning Gene Deal unless they working on something else on Diddy? I told y'all this, man. You saw the same shit with John Gotti, man. They're not gonna stop till they get you up out of here. They're not playing with this nigga. Like, share, subscribe, man. Salute everybody tapped in. Y'all already know what it is, man. Y'all know how I get down. Gone. Hey, I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel, supporting the network. Like, share, and subscribe once again. There are links. Get the free membership on our website. That way you guys won't miss any of our news update stories or videos. They're all on the website, ticketvmedia.com. You go over there. You can go right to the members part and become a free member. That way you guys will get all the updates. Also, straight drop weight loss formula. Make sure y'all go tap in and copy some of that, as well as subscribing to our podcast show. Link will be pinned at the top of the chat down there below. And also, we just appreciate all y'all who support the channel. Cash App, PayPal.